So this is going to be a set of videos to show new owners all new tips and tricks for the ID4. So congratulations for getting the ID4. I'm going to walk you through a few things. If the tips I'm showing you are more complicated, I'll link to a longer video that explains it some more. So here we go. First thing, how to open the door. I have the key fob. It's a keyless entry system, so I'm going to put this in my pocket and never take it out again. So let's go open the door. So this part actually is a very confusing part. If you look at the handle doesn't move, or at least at this point it doesn't. There's a pressure switch underneath that you need to apply a little bit of pressure, and that pressure will unlock the car. I find that it's actually not as easy. What I do is I just squeeze it, and you can see it's open. Now while I'm here, how do you lock the car? Close the door. The little touch panel here, you just touch that little triangle, it locks. So again, to open, touch. If that doesn't work, just squeeze, and there it is. Next up, how to start the car. Again, because it's an EV, it's actually different from a normal gas car. They have this thing called sit and go, which means you just go in, sit down, and the car will move. Let me show you. So first step is, just by me sitting in the car, the weight tells the car that we're ready. Just like any other car, you put your foot on the brake, the car comes on, there's no guard, but shift into the car will move. So when you're at destination, how do you stop? Same thing. I obviously have my foot on the brake, press the parking brake. You can hear the car kind of comes down. Just goodbye. If I get out, close the door, we're done. Unfortunately, so a lot of people want it, and Volkswagen ID4 does not have this, is walk-away locking. So the car will not lock itself even if you walk away. So to lock it, you have to do that. So we're in the car. It has this really nice infotainment screen, but my guess is somewhere between the day you got your new car and maybe within a month, you're gonna have a problem where the screen will not turn on. The screen will turn on but display upside down, and in general just frustration. So how do you reset the screen? This is basically an Android computer. So to reset it, there's this button here. Normally this is used for switching on and off the radio and whatever, but so this is the key. If you press or tap this and hold for something like 10 seconds, eventually the system will reboot. So I'm holding it down. I don't know how many seconds I have now. There you go. So it goes off. Just like rebooting your iPhone, hopefully it will come back on. Now while this is going, of course, you can drive the car without the screen, so not a big issue, but the reverse camera obviously doesn't work and your entertainment system doesn't work. So now it's rebooting and it's taking its time, and hopefully it is back. It's really taking time. There you go. So anyway, so to recap, right, to reboot it, just hold that button for, I don't know, 10-ish seconds. When it goes completely black, and then you know it's restarting. And literally, whatever time it took, what's the time it took to reboot. And of course, you cannot do it while the car is moving. All right. Bonus tip, let's go to the back of the car. So I really like this feature. All the VW actually have this. So they have this auto trunk feature where you just walk up to the car, you swipe your foot under, and it autos open. It will take a little bit of practice, so I'll link to a longer video explaining details, but the key is it is a forward and backward motion. After you pick up your grocery, this is even better. You do the same thing. It beeps, you have to walk away, and if you walk away, the trunk will close. So this is the first set of tips. Subscribe and watch the next one.